I want to tell you, I wasn't confident from the beginning. I didn't have a confidence to speak in front of a camera and just say things, what I think about it. I was not sure where I'm heading. I wasn't sure what's awaiting for me. And I definitely wasn't sure that I'm going to be sitting here and talking to you that way. But the problem is, I really wanted to be a confident person. I wanted to know where to say, what not to say, and I wanted to have this ability to stand up and just walk away and don't feel guilty about hurting some people's feelings. And you know what? You'll never get to that if you won't decide to get there. But how to get there? The most horrible thing, the hardest thing in your life is to get there. How do I do it? How do I get a confidence? How can I actually break this pattern from happening to me over and over again, where people overstep my boundaries and people are actually pushing me around to do whatever they want to do, right? And at the time, I was thinking, I need to start somewhere. And I started, and I was very rude at some point. I was so rude, I didn't know how to apologize to people when I was rude. So I have never talked to them again. And at some point, I figured out that you have to be delusional to get to where you want. Let me give you an example. Man who has no money actually going for a stunning woman with a nice hair, dressed, and expensive jewelry, expensive bag, and they going for her because they are delusional, not because they have confidence. And this delusionalism makes them confident. So every time when you think, oh, I don't know that, I'm afraid of, I don't know if I'm confident enough, I don't know if I could do it, maybe they're not gonna like me, or maybe they're not gonna like what I do, fuck them. In 50 years, it's not gonna matter. We all gotta go into one place. Doesn't it make sense? You are gonna be at the same place where those people who doesn't like you or didn't approve you. I believe the more delusional you are, the more you're gonna get, the higher you're gonna grow, the bigger you're gonna be. You have to understand that every time when you spend doubting yourself, you just digging yourself a bigger grave of staying at the same point or even going backwards. And at the same point, you are trying to be confident. Confidence is not something you've been born with. It's something you are learning how to be. You're learning how to be confident. You're learning how to walk. You're learning how to make friends. You're learning things. You have to repeat your confident move at least 20, 50 times. Depends on how fast you learn. And then you will be confident. But you also have to be this kind of crazy delusional. Oh, I'll do it anyway. And everybody telling you can't do it. It's not people not gonna approve what they say, what my parents say, what my uncles say, what the people I don't even relate it to gonna say. How does it matter? They're gonna say their opinion who nobody asked anyway. So why would you care about it? At the time when social media, AI, blowing up, all internet, you're still doubting yourself and being confident? You have to think about it. Right now, are you still gonna hide in a little hole, or you gonna be confident from now and at the end of the world and back? I love you. Be confident. Get money. Stay rich. Be sexy. Mwah.